Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Come say hello. You guys, what a bee of a day this has been, huh? We have been cranking out not one, but two journals for some reason. Because you guys wanted to see it stamped and not, stitched and not stitched. So we got stitched, we got not stitched. I put some signature in here, and we have some glue drying up here in the front and in the back on the pockets, and we are ready to keep motoring along. Let me know if you have saw part 1, 2, and 3, because this is part 4. Part 1 was the cover, part 2 was the sewing, part 3 was sewing the signatures in, and part 4 is the fun, what I like to call the fun part, because we get to do all kinds of fun things. So, hello, Chris Little. How are you? How are you? Hello, Margaret. If you're watching this over on YouTube, you're watching a replay of a previously recorded live video over on Facebook, and we are happy that you're here. We're happy you're here. I have to put a Band-Aid on because my finger has a boo-boo on it. And the more glue and stuff I'm in today, the more, listen, I'm telling you, Jimmy Lou's blood, sweat, and tears go into these. Awesome. Anybody have their cover done? Raise your hand if you have your cover done. Me. Raise your hand if you have your signatures in. Me. You did watch the other 3? Awesome. Hello, Paint Party with Lydia. She's dipping her toe into some junk journaling fun, you guys. She does a lot of painting over there, but she wants to try out doing some. Caught one of them, just got home from vacation yesterday. Fun. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff laying around here because we've been pulling stuff out, we've been sewing stuff, we've been lacing stuff, we've been doing all kinds of fun things. So at some point, probably tomorrow, I'm going to have to clean this room up. So I just don't know when. I don't know when, you guys. Okay, so we have 2 books going. Let's take a look at the one we've been doing on camera. This is the one we've been doing on camera. Take this off because we don't need it anymore. And we did the cover. I was like, let's hang it off of this. We did the cover, and then on the second video, we stitched the cover. So then on the inside, at the end of the last video, we did this pocket out of some lace, and we added a little bulb pin with a little bee and a little vintage button on there, and some pretties over here. Okay? Waiting for the glue to dry on your cover. Yes! You gotta wait for that glue to dry if you're gonna sew it. We did a triangular piece here and a lace doily with a field of daisies. And we're going to start working. We're going to start probably here and start adding some pretty papers. Here's some paper. If you got a kit, you like how I'm doing the lives with the, oh, cool. Okay, so we're going to work till probably like 5:30. And then we're going to take a break. We'll see where we're at 5:30. And then I'll give you a time to come back. So we have this. We have this. We did some stitching of some lace and stuff on here. Hey, Carrie King Hall. Here's some of that fiber paper that we got. I like that. I like that for a bee book because, you know, bees are all in the flowers and stuff, right? So here's some more stitched paper, some folded paper. Here's some bees that we added some lace to the edge. Now I'm going to be adding some lace to the edge of the other book. I just hadn't had a chance because I only just got the signature sewed in. So here's like a wall. Here we go. And then here's this in the center. Now listen, I'm going to tell you, both books have the same paper in the center. I don't know how I did that. I was just like, ooh, I think I want the beehive in the middle. And that's what we did. So then here's some with some lace on the edge there. And here we go. Here and here and here. Look at this pretty lace. It's hanging out. It's hanging up. It's doing all the things. I'm loving it. Thank you, Dana. Here we go. There's the other side of that fiber paper. Very pretty. Very pretty. This here we're going to do something with. And so we're going to be adding pockets. We're going to be adding decorative stuff all in. We're going to work in this book alone. But I wanted to show you how I did the other one that we didn't sew. Because now it's ready to go with some pretty things in it. And I'm going to show you how to make the file folder. I'm going to show you how to make this. This might just have to get clipped in here, you guys. I'm not going to be able to put it in a belly band because it's just, we might just have to put a clip. But we're going to pretty that up. So the other one I'll be doing off camera. So yes, absolutely. Always. It's always okay to ask for prayer. Always here. And then here we did the belly band out of some more of that pretty lace that my friend, the Vintage Daisy, sent me. And there's that. We're going to do more to that tag, so don't get too excited. In my pocket, I've been toting around a couple of things. My other set of bees came in today, and I wanted you to see. They're gold with a black and yellow body, and then I added a little honeycomb on there. And I thought this would look really cute right back here. So I have to add a little more glue there, but we'll get to it. So I just thought this would look pretty back here. Just like that. Look at how pretty. So let me add just a little dab of glue right there. I was using fabric glue, but that little piece that's popped up right there, that's not going to hurt that any. So there we go. Look at how cute that looks on there. So I want to add charms and stuff kind of throughout, but I'm just looking to see what's the scary news. So, and then the cover, both covers have this lace on it, but I did not tack it down because I want to wait and see. We might do some ribbon through here. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. And I don't know what I'm doing for a closure. That was something that got asked, and I really don't know. So here's the one that's not sewed. Okay, this is not sewed. We didn't do any stitching on it. I left it as is. I was asked to, so that's what I did. Now, when I poked the holes, I didn't have my book in where it needed to go, so I had a boo-boo on the back. And once I realized what my boo-boo was, I stopped and I re-centered them. But so I had to cover the boo-boo up, so I put this pretty lace on the back cover. And I'm not sure why, but we have to fix boo-boos. So here's the inside cover of this one right here. Here's our triangle. Look, it has a queen bee on there. And it does have a pocket in the front here. The glue is still a little sticky yet, so I'm going to let it go. Here's some of that. I like that black against that yellow. I don't know why. I just do. So, did my comments stop? I think my comments stopped. I think Facebook stopped sharing me out, guys, because we only have 30 eyes in here. Okay. One of my sweet friends, my sweet friend, sent me a bag of Happy Mail. I picked up some Happy Mail today, and this was in there. So I can't remember if it was Andrea. I think it was Andrea. And it's really cool. So it's just copied from a ledger or something, and I stuck it in here because I thought it was kind of cool. So in it went. Yeah, see, look, a whole bunch just went off. My ex-mother-in-law had a colonoscopy. Oh, yeah, positive for what? Positive for polyps, positive for the C word, positive for what? But yes, absolutely, I'll be praying for her. So here's some of that decorative paper, and I did stick a doily in here. If you got a kit, you're getting 5 sheets of this paper right here. Here's some bee paper, and, oh, why are we glued together? I don't know why that's stuck. That shouldn't have been sticking. Some pretty paper. Here's one of those cards. Some flowers. Some fiber papers. That's the one that has that kind of, I don't know what that is, but it is what it is. And here we go. Again, I told you the center is exactly the same. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Rachel. Father, we just ask for you to be with Rachel and her family as they wait to hear this news from the doctor. We just pray that it's positive in a good way and not positive in a bad way. And just touch Rachel, touch their family, help them to stay at ease and at peace with you. In Jesus' name, amen. Look at this beautiful sunflower. I purposely put this one in here because I thought it was cool. And here we go. Some more Papers. The more you move things in these books, the better off you are. So here we go. There's some, like I said, there's ledger paper. I thought it was kind of cool. So here we go. And there's that with that pretty kind of paper. And then here's the belly band in the back side of this. Okay, so this one will get work done on it, probably not on camera, but you know that it exists. Okay, it exists. Just be happy. Okay. I don't know how that got on the floor, but it did. And I picked it up. Okay. So I think what I want to do first is I think I want to do something with this tag. What do you guys think? We have this big circle in the center of this tag. Let me just move a few things out of my way. And it needs something. It needs something in the center of that tag. And I have all of this beautiful bee ephemera to work with. And we're going to do something with it. Now, we are going to come back because I have napkins. My other napkins came. So let me show you. These are the other 3 napkins that will come in the kits. There's a bigger size of this. There's also a smaller size of this. There is this like vintage bee style stuff. And then there's this. So I am going to be putting napkin packs in the Shopify later that will have a set of 5 bee themed napkins. So even if you didn't get a kit and you want to get a bundle of napkins for whatever crafting, it could be for any crafting, you can. So let's find something cool to put in the center of that circle on that tag. What could we put there? That's kind of big. It looks cool, but it's kind of big. I was thinking more along the line, something a little smaller. So it would frame out that gold. Got a lot of circular stuff here. What do we got? Kind of like that, you guys. Tell me what you're thinking if you see it. If you see something you like, speak up. Look at this one. What do you guys think of that one? Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. Do you like that one? Show me some hearts if you like that one. Thanks for the sprinkles. Thanks for the sprinkles. Do you like that with the purple behind it? I see some hearts going up. All right, so we're going to add this onto there. But I want to add some fiber kind of stuff on there too. So by fiber, I mean things like the cheesecloth. I have a lot of cheesecloth. Just need to lap off a piece. So we could add some cheesecloth behind there. Just like this. And on the back side of this tag, you could add some, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. You can journal on the back side of this tag. So we have that. And then I also, remember I said you have this lovely pile of string that we can add to make a little bit of fiber stuff. We can just make that sort of pop like that. Can you see the one without the blue? So without the blue, we can try it. Put this fiber stuff on there. Come on. It's just string from sewing. Oh, scared me. Scared me. What do you think? Tell me what your thoughts are. Here's what it looks like. You guys like it? And then we have some of this cork that we can add to it too. You like it this way? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some hot glue back here. And we're just going to press this in just like so. And look at that. We have the string. Andrea, did you send me the paper? There was copies. Where did I put that book now? Okay, I had an entire B book. Sat it to the side because I said I would work on it, not on camera, and I don't know where I sat it down at. Not there. What did I do with that book? You guys, I had an entire book. Oh my goodness. What could I have possibly done with that in like 2 minutes? Oh, for Pete's sake, you guys. Well, somewhere I have it. So some of these are like, this is an ephemera pack. This is something from close to my heart from last year. This was different B paper. So I collected a lot of different things for the kit. This, ephemera that's in this one, that's from an entirely different kit. So, I picked and choose for some of it. Oh, here's the other napkins, you guys. So if you want to get napkins, I'm doing napkin bundles in this one and this one, and this one. So it's 3 cocktail style napkins, 1 dinner napkin. Now the dinner napkin and the cocktail style are, they're a lot the same, okay? So you see that. They're just 2 different sizes, okay? So the B is different size, the flowers, and then one other, like the squared off napkin. So I love this. Looks like watercolor. And we're going to play with these in a little while. So if you want to get a napkin bundle, it's be 5 napkins. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add some of these sticky cork pieces to this to make it kind of pop, you guys. So we have this one. And we're going to add a little dab of glue. Okay, and that's going to sort of stick. Let's go off to the side over here. Like that. And we have these little ones. Just grab a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue. And these are like cork pieces. So there we go. And we're going to grab one of these. And this is, all this is just a tag. Oops. We're going to go right here. So 4, 5, 6, one more, and let's do this one. So there we go. And I'm very pleased with how that's turning out, or how that turned out. What do you guys think? I like it. I hope you like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, awesome. Okay, so this can actually get put where it's going to go. So we have two choices here, you guys. We can put it in here so that it sticks out like that as soon as you open it, or we can put it into the belly band in the back here. So tell me which do you like? Do you like it in the belly band, that it's kind of secret? I think I like it in the pocket. Or do you like it in the pocket? Tell me, which do you like? In the pocket? I like it in the pocket. I think it looks cool in the pocket. Sorry, my bracelet is wrapping off of that thing. Something nuts today. In the pocket. Okay, you guys like it in the pocket. Good. Me too. I like it in the pocket too. And there's not a lot of decorative stuff that we can do to the pocket because anything we glue down, it's lace. It will go through, it will glue whatever's behind there. It'll stick. So you really don't want to do that. Okay, so let's start working with adding some things just that we might like in the fronts here. And I'm still like glancing around to see where in the world did I stick. Where could I have lost an entire book that quickly? Here it is. Andrea Johnson, did you send me this paper? I got a bunch of Happy Mail in my post office box today, you guys. And I need to open it, but I want to open it with you guys. Where did I stick that? Listen, it's in here somewhere. This. Andrea, did you send me this? I thought it came in the mail today, and I was like, oh, I'm going to stick that in that book because I just like it. I think it's a nice, neat, different kind of effect there. So tell me, did you send it? I'd like to know. All right, so we're going to look at what can you do on these. Now, listen, these are sometimes the only thing these are good for is just decoration or to make a little cluster that you can tuck something into. Now, typically, I like to add like a little circle that can become a tuck spot that we can tuck something into, like so. Okay, but also I just sometimes like to just decorate it. Just put some pretty bee stuff on there. And because we got some things happening here. Like, look at, that's some honey. Oh, won't you be my honey bee? Like, look at this. Ooh, look at this, you guys. All right, I'm liking this. We're going to make a second one. There's only one, but we're going to make a second one. One side's going to kind of be a little plain, but we'll need it to be double-sided. Let's do it with this one. So we're just going to take this like so, and I'm going to find me a pencil, not that one, and we're just going to trace it. Okay, so we're tracing this out, and then I'll just use my scissors and we'll cut it. I'm going to cut it on the inside of that line. That's where I'm going to cut it. Now listen, Jimmy Lou needs the good scissors here for this part. So we're on like the decorative part of this now. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing a lot of decorating, pockets, all kinds of fun different things. So listen, Jimmy Lou's about to have a hot flash. I can feel it coming. And I'm telling you what. Whoo. And I have my wristband on, so don't anybody say, well, where's your band? It's on. Okay, so we just have that on one side and this on the other. And we're just going to make a sandwich is what we're going to do. And we're going to sandwich it together. Now, just grab this brush. And we're just going to kind of ink that because there's so much white there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make like a little tab is what we're making. So this bee is going to be there. And then when we flip it, it's going to be like that. When we flip it, it'll have this black part on the back and we'll make it all happen. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add glue on one side. Listen, I am far from 60. Do not tell me I have to wait till 60 for these bad boys to be done. Okay, so just like that. I feel like it should have had something behind it. Right, there we go. All right, we flip this over. This is going to get attached like so. Just like that. it's like you can feel them coming. Do you know what I'm talking about? Who knows exactly what I'm talking about? You can feel those things coming, and it's not pleasant. Okay, so there we go. There's our little flipping tab. Okay, and you can trim it up if it's not exact what you wanted. Like right there, just needs a little piece trimmed off. I have a little glue back here yet. So that gets pressed down. And so now we have this little decorative piece that will just flip like so. And we want to do something decorative on the other side, right? Can't do one side without the other. I've been going around with the peppermint. Peppermint has helped by like a lot. All right, let me pull something out that we can use for ephemera. I should just have this open somewhere where I can just turn around and look at it. That's what drawers are for. That's what the good Lord made drawers for, you guys. And I don't mean your underwear drawers. There we go. Okay. Now I can just turn around and look and see what I have. So there's just some little, like, it says Queen Bee. Let's see. I like this one. Okay. Let's just try to round these up. Yes, that works nicely. So I'm just rounding up the corners, you guys. And this is just going to go right here. We're going to just put it right there. And that's all I'm going to do to that. I'm not doing anything else to it. That's it. That's it. Now we have this part. And I have this piece of bee paper. Again, this is from Close to My Heart from a while ago. So I'll tell you what I want to do is we're going to cut it. And we're going to trim it to here. And to here. So we're just going to cut it back. Okay. So we got this. And this. Ah! Almost knocked you guys right on the floor. Did you feel that? Let me just take a real little bit off here. And just do a little sliver. And that's going to go right there. Now, this piece here, we're going to make a little something out of this. We're going to make a little something out of this. So this is 3 inches. So we're going to go 3 inches by 3 inches. Okay. You can do this with whatever you have that you can fold. Okay. So, but it has to be square. So we're folding it in half this way. Open it up. Fold it in half again. So now we have 4 squares. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. We're cutting 1 square off completely, right at the fold lines. So we're cutting that off right there. Okay. Now we're going to take it and we're going to cut it here at an angle. We're doing the same thing with this one. So we're cutting 1 full square off and 2 angle pieces off. Then these fold just like so, like this, and like this. And we're just going to add a little glue. We're going to put a little bit of glue there. Anybody guess what I just made? Because these are fun to make. Just add some glue. Fold that over. Okay, just like that. Where's my itty bitty? I don't know where my itty bitty has gone. Oh, I only see my big Berthas. My big ones. That's okay. It's okay. Yes, it's a corner bookmark. That's correct. Hi, Eileen. Hello, Eileen. How are you doing? Miss Eileen. Okay, so I have a little B. We got a little B. Let's get a little bit of this stuff. A little bit of this. A little of this. A little of that. And I'm going to put this there. Give me a little bit of this. Listen, it's like the mad scientist in here, okay? Just so you know, it's like the mad scientist. So there's some of that thread from earlier. And we're going to add a little bit of this. Got a little too much, guys. Add a little of that. Okay. A little bit of string. Okay. Just a little string. Doo-dah, doo-dah. We got a little bee. Little bee. And we're going to make him just like so. He stayed on there too. So anywhere you want it to go on your book, it can go. So you can slip it over this corner here. Look at how cute. You got something that's a little more plain. You can slip it over a plain corner. And that's that. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to lose that. So I'm going to tuck it in the pocket. Now, who's going to be responsible to tell me it's in the pocket when I go mad looking for it? But we're going to add this B paper right here. We're going to put this part right here. That was super cool, wasn't it? We'll probably make more of them because they're fun to make with your scrap papers. All right, so let's add this right in here like so. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to grab some lace or some kind of something from the bin. Let's see. Some kind of something. We have some, I have some of that black lace yet. Yay. Listen, I have to go for a hunt for this black lace at the Hobby Lobby because I'm really liking this black lace. So it's going to curl a little bit because this is very thin, paper thin stuff. But we're going to add a little bit of this lace right along there. So let me just nip a piece of that off. Keep the rest on the table. And we're just going to go along. So we're just working along in our book. We're working along on Moonlight Bay. All right, let's not get our fingers in it, Jimmy Lou. And I think that just looks cute with the black lace on there. So now, you know, this will fold over. So you can see that it, you know, opens. Okay, we're good there. And we're going to open this. Now, this part here, I have to put something here now because on the other side, I did. And now we have this. So, let's see. What do I want to add there? I'm like in very tight quarters here. Very tight quarters. So these books came from, where did these come from? Amazon. Ooh, look at the one with the music notes. Too bad it's pink. So let's use this piece here. I'll tear out of there nicely for me. Where's... Oh, go away. Go away. Shoot. Beat it. Beat it. No one invited you in here. Get. I think he's on me, you guys. These darn stink bugs, they are something. Whew. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's on me. He was like zinging around, and I flung him. And there he is, sitting there looking at me. All right, mister. You just spent your last life in here. Just saying. If I can find something to catch him in, he's getting caught. Because now he's on my ephemera, you guys. He's on my ephemera. Ah! I'd like to just release him and let him go outside. But I don't know if he's going to be cooperative or not. Because he was a little aggressive there. So, let's see. Go ahead, go on there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't you crawl towards me. Don't you crawl towards me. Ah! Don't you crawl towards me. Hello. go outside. Okay. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program, to where we were cutting this. So, we flushed them, but for the animal activists in the room, I let him go. You guys don't need to know where I let him go to. You can't smush them, because if you smush them, they'll release their stink. So, all right. Whew, sorry about that, you guys. All right, we're cutting a piece we need 4. I'm going to cut a piece 4 by 4. Made me wrinkle my paper. How dare he? Look at these with these delicious postage stamps on there. Yes. Yes. So we got postage stamps on this side. And in my... Hold on. In my bin here, I have one from Germany we can use. All right. So you can add a photo to this, whatever you like, okay? Oh, I know. Isn't it really pretty? It came from paper from Hobby Lobby. It was in a bee collection paper, so very happy with it. All right, here we go. We're going to drop this into place right there. Just like so. Okay, so that's a nice place for a photo, but it's also a nice place for us to add a little cluster. So a little stamp, a little piece of stuff, a little piece of lace, whatever it is that we want to add there. We have to put something behind it. Can you see? We have to put something behind it because it's going to blend in. But I like that there's postage stamps here, and we can make a little cluster down at the corner down here, and you can still get a 3 by 3 photo on here. Okay, so we can do this with that. And what else? What else do I have that I want to use? My one side of my table, which is closest to the wall, has so much stuff that it's just about to go bloop. And then this side over here has so little stuff. Like there's not a lot of stuff on this side. I'll tell you what. It sure is something. I thought I had like some lace stuff laying here. Like scrap pieces. Here's a little piece that I can lap off a piece. Here we go. Actually, it's on the floor. The piece of lace that I'm looking everywhere for is on the floor. Ah! Don't you fall. Don't you fall. Thank you. So we have like this piece of lace with this and this right on that corner down there. Look at how delicious that looks. Don't that look yummy right there? All right. We're going to add a little dab of hot glue to get this on there. And then I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac on this stamp to make it stick to the stuff that's there. Okay. We're going to do a session on tags and stuff today. I just don't know when, because I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Here's a look at this. This is a little heart from the cork. You can add to there, and just look at how cute that looks now. Get off of me. So there's a little cluster at the bottom, and there we go. So this I'm probably going to leave alone, just because we're doing something to the back side of it. And you got to have places to add your photos or your writing paper. So you can add writing paper here if you want to. Now remember, we have this over here that we want to finish. And the pieces that I had, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use this. I don't know what I did with. So it is what it is, but I do like this big queen bee for on here, I think. So now no one pass out. Jimmy Lou's tearing paper. Yeah, I release him into the potty, and he'll get a flush down later. If I squish him, She's right. He's going to stink to high heavens, you guys. And their stink attracts other ones. So I don't really want to do that. I don't want to attract, listen, there's enough weird things around here without me attracting something else weird. So let's just add some of this behind here like that. And I have more of this yummy thread that's over here. And we can add that right on there, like so. Look at how pretty that's going to look. And we can add some other things, too, if we want to. We're going to do a pocket, so. Debating if I want to add anything else on there. I don't really know. Let's see. So we have this one that we can just add to our cluster. Okay, so we're going to add this part down like so. And we're going to grab this. And we're going to press that, oops, down on there. Ouch, hello, that's hot. Onto there like that. And we're going to put this, and then I have a nice big fat button, or I have another nice big fat button. Do you guys like the big buttons? I think you guys like the small buttons. We'll just do the small button. Keep that out. Look at this. Look at this yummy one. Look at how nice this big button is. And it's a old-time shank button. That's a big one. I have some big buttons, you guys. No joke. All right, so let's add that on there. And I think there was a little piece of lace left here. I think we're going to add this lace on here too. Just like so. All right, let's get this on there. It's got a little beehive. I like that because it's adding a little bit of pop of color. And we're going to add this hunk of lace right there with the button on the top. So like something like this then, and what brought this about was like adding some writing paper in here is now I have this that I can actually take and we can slip over the top of this like so, because even though it doesn't go down pretty far, it's still within the confines of the book. So I'm okay with adding something like this to a page like that. However, it's too early in the book to add it because I want to be able to see that pretty paper. So let's talk about it for another part of this book. Listen, these napkins have got to go on the floor. Listen, if I can't get out of this room tonight, send help, okay? Somebody message Larry and tell him Jimmy Lou can't get out. Okay, so on these parts of the book, this is where I like to add some papers. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks on there. Just like so. But what we can also do is we can add something as in a pocket. So just see. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Good. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not, how are you gonna make a pocket with a torn edge right there, Jimmy? That's not gonna work. But I like the torn edge. You guys. I like the torn edge. Let's go like this. And like this. You guys like that? So now we're just creating a place for a photo. Oh, we're gonna do some decoupaging with the napkins, and we're gonna make some tags with them. That's what we're gonna do. So let's add this on there. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm leaving a little of it hang over, just because I want it to look a little junky. Okay, so a little junky. So I'm letting some of that edge just hang over because it's double-sided. So now it created that kind of fun little edge right there. And then we're going to add this part right here. And now we took a plain white piece and we turned it into like a work of art almost. So that way, let's get off of here. So that way you can add a photo, or, you know, we can clip some journaling cards on here or something. But for the most part right now, I'm going to leave it so that it's there for photos. So we're going to just tuck this on here like that. Look how nice that looks. Doesn't that look nice, you guys? I have come a long way in my junk journals because Jimmy Lou's not afraid to rip stuff anymore. She's also not afraid to take this raggedy edge and make it something. Like if I add this onto here and make it stick out, that raggedy edge is just going to look really cool sticking out from the page. Okay, so I can't do it here again because we just did it there, but I can do it back further and it'll look really cool. So this is a nice place because it has these kind of natural lines for journaling, but I want to add something to it because it's a little plain to me. So there's a lot of things that you can do. If you have journaling cards, you can do journaling cards. On this side over here, we're going to add a pocket. So we're going to tuck some journaling cards in there. But then this adds a place for either photos or journaling. But one thing you can do is you can take these envelopes that come in your ephemera packs, and instead of gluing them down, leave them alone so you can open them and write in them. Or you can glue them to stick, you know, that one's a ladybug. Stick something in there, and then you can just clip it using a paper clip. So I kind of like that on there. It sort of pulls together everything going on here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to close this up. Not all the way. We're just going to seal the sides over here. Here and here. Just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a piece of this is just journaling paper. It's just a writing tablet, and I use it for a lot of different things. But let's go ahead and let's cut this off. And we'll cut this off. And then we're just going to fold it and tuck it into that piece right there, into that envelope. So this should fit inside of there. Yeah. So then that becomes a journaling spot, and it just makes it a fun journaling spot because you have the envelope. Okay. So then what you can do is just a paper clip. You can use a big paper clip. You can make those little round things that I like. But if you use a paper clip, add something to the end of it because they're fun. So let me show you how to make like a little, just fun little flag type thing. Okay. So you just want to take your paper, whatever paper it is that you're using. Look at that. That is like the perfect size. And just stick it on there. And then just fold it over. Okay. So look at that with the bees over there. Now I'm going to take my decorative scissors. And we're just going to cut a wave. Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world. Ooh, ah, ooh. And we'll add some things. Just a little tiny cluster there is what we'll add. It was in some of the ephemera that I got. That's where the envelope came from. And if you can't find ephemera with some cute envelopes like that, you guys, listen, first of all, don't y'all get me in trouble with your husbands, okay? Because I don't want nobody's husband messaging me, sending me ugly messages saying, why did you get my wife wrapped up in this junk journaling stuff? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide what do I want to kind of stick on there. I want a little something, not a lot of something, just a little something. But we can do this. Let's do this. Just punch a little hole in the side there, making sure that it's going to fit on there, because I want it to go 2 directions, okay? Here's what I want it to do. I want it to clip this on one side, like that. But then I want it to hold the envelope on the other. Okay, so I want to do something to this to make it fun. So I just did that little pop in there. Okay, and we're going to grab one of these. I have these little things sitting here all ready to go. All I got to do is add a bee onto it. So I do have the best little sounds, don't I? Vert, vert, poop, poop, pop, pop, zing, zing, you name it, we got it. All right, so let's put the bee on first and the little bead on second. And then just on that, we're going to clip it. And just let it hang and dangle and do all whatever it's going to do, wherever it's going to land or lay or whatever, Land O'Lakes. So now we're clipping over here. And we're clipping over there, and we're good to go. Okay, so this part here, let's add some pretty paper there, and then we're going to make it a pocket. Okay, so I have some pretty paper left over that we can make into pockets. I have this pretty flower paper that I want to use, and we need to grab something else. So let me go to my handy dandy thingy here. And I kind of like this. This book has a lot of like yellows and golds in it for whatever reason. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to cut it smaller than what the page is. So the page, oh God, I have 2 rulers and I don't have either of them. You guys, oh, here's one. We have, these are 5 and these are 6 inches. So 5.5 by 8.5. So 8.5 high. And then by 5.5. Okay. And that's going to go on this side right here. Sorry. That's going to go on this side right here. It's just framing it out just very nicely. So then I need 8.5 on whatever size this is. So we're going to cut this to 8.5. Choose wisely, because you want it to have something bee-like on there. It's got a nice bumblebee right there. And this is going to become a pocket. So we're going to put this on here like this. And we're going to add this part here as a pocket. And then I have some tags and stuff is going to go in here. Yes, that foil paper is very, very pretty. I like it very much. And I am not a foil kind of gal, if that makes sense. Just not a foil kind of gal. Okay, so here we go. We're adding this in here. Now see how I'm leaving room? You want to leave room. If you go too close, your paper is going to be popping off and you're going to be having all kinds of trouble. So, but see how I left room for pictures. So I can take pictures. I can get them printed. you know, whether you go to the wildflower fields or whatever, I can add a picture, I can journal, I can put a picture over here, you know, whatever. If you are a gardener and you like doing gardening, this could be a book for you. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 sides we're going to add glue to. Just like so. And we're going to add this on here. Now, some junk journalers, they do all the pretty stuff before they stitch into their books. Me, If I had to do that, do you know how much trouble I would be in? I would be in a lot of trouble. So then I just have some journaling cards that are from the ephemera packs that I just thought would look cute in here. Make sure you find ones that aren't going to blend in too easy. Okay, so just stick a couple in there and it's good to go. You can add some decorative stuff on here if you want. Let's see. We can do something like this. Let's get a little lace. I'm all in the lace, you guys. Are you noticing that Jimmy Loo's all in on the lace? Look at this lace. This is beautiful. This we could have used for a pocket. Ouch! Big Bertha, you're off the clock. What are you banging into me for? It's because I have too many things pulled out, you guys, and Bertha didn't get put back where she goes. And she's a little on the unhappy side. Look at this pretty, pretty lace. Let's just lap off a piece of this. Michelle, I love the lace you sent me. So let's just put this. We're going to trim some of this off. We're going to keep that for later. We're going to put this here. We're going to put this here. And that's just going to be decorative to our page. Okay. There's some of that blue thread. It wants to jump in here, you guys. It's saying, put some of me on there. I want to go on there. I want to have some fun. It's sticking to my fingers. Stop it. Thank you. Stay, stay, stay. Nice. Thank you. Yes, Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne. Hey, Roxanne. You sent me some happy mail. Guess what? It's here. It's here. Roxanne sent me some nice happy mail too, you guys. So we just add that and just leave it, right? So now we got some journaling things inside here. We're also going to make some tags with those. This is not our last class today, just so you know. Okay, let's talk about using book page. Because book page is a thing that we all have so much of. Like, buy lots and lots of book page. So, get yourself a piece of book page. Tear it out. Trim it up if you need to. I don't like so much white. And this measures 4 3/4. So we're going to make a book page pocket. We also have the book page that I sewed that I don't know where I stuck. It is here somewhere. Here's the one that's not sewed. Somewhere I have the one I sewed. Here it is. It won't matter. We're going to use this as a pocket too, you guys. So hang tight. But right now we're just making a pocket out of book page. And it might go where I'm thinking, and it might go someplace different. But this we're going to add a little background to, and we're going to make it happen. Okay, so you can make book page pockets super easy, okay? All I got to do is fold this up. Now, I can keep my writing here and cover my writing there, or I can turn it this way and keep my writing here, but not there. So I think what I want to do is I think I want to keep my writing in the back. Okay, I want to keep my writing in the back, because that's going to get glued fast to the paper. So it's going to get glued fast to the paper, and this will get a little bit of whatever we're going to add on there. So we can add some of this. Just like that. Okay, so to make it a pocket, glue 2 sides, put this down over the top like that. And I still have some upside down words there, so let's go this direction. Okay, just like so. Now you can add a little like piece of something to kind of reinforce that back there, or you can just leave it as the book page. We're just going to leave it as the book page. So add some glue. We're going to glue this on first. Okay. Now we're going to do 2 lines of glue right here and right here. Fold this over. Okay, now we have a pocket, but if we want to make a pocket within a pocket, we have to reinforce this as well. So one way you can do that is by using an envelope, attach it to the envelope, and then the envelope becomes the pocket. You just cut this top part off, or you can use paper, whatever scrapbook paper you have, whatever you got lying around, you can turn into a photo mat for this. So let me see what I got lying on the floor. Hang on. Ah! So we have this, and you know what? I'm thinking where I want this to go, and I think it's not where I thought I was going to go. Okay, so I want it to be a pocket this direction, but I need it to have some framework, okay? So this measures 4 3/4. If I cut this to 5 1/4, it's going to give me 1/4 of an inch around, and that's going to be perfect. Okay, and then we can take this and we can turn it this direction and see that this is 4 1/2. So if we go to 5, that's going to give us 1/4 of an inch in that direction as well. And it's just going to frame it out just enough and make it sturdy just enough for what we're doing. So we're going to glue this on. Oh my gosh, I'm just yapping and I'm not even looking at comments. So if anyone is asking any questions and I miss it, just send me a private message. Because I really got into what I was doing there and I missed a lot of comments. So let's add something there. Let's see. What do we want it to be? What do we want it to be? That's kind of bright. This says be beautiful. I sort of like that. Because we can add a little lace or something behind there. Or a little piece of this. We can just put right behind there. Look how pretty that'll look. Okay, Michelle Finley, what you have to do is you got to go, you have to go out to the page and you got to select that you want all notifications. That's how it works. Now, it's a little weird, but that's how it works. Okay, so I glued that down flat. It's flat down onto that cardstock. Okay, now we just added this and we're going to add this right on here like so, just like that. And then we have this pocket here. Now we're going to make some tag pockets. So we're going to leave that go for now. So I was thinking that I want this to go here. I'm afraid it's too busy for here. Who wants to tell me? Is it too busy for here? And we're going to make it a pocket. We're going to glue 3 sides, so it'll be a pocket here and a pocket here. Is that too busy? That's not too busy. It's busy as a bee. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's too busy. Okay. Robin likes it, but Patty says it's too busy. Well, let me show you on something else. So if we do it on maybe this page, is it less busy on this page? It is less busy on this page. And then I can leave that page alone. We can leave it go. So yeah, I think I'm going to go on this page because it's definitely less busy on this page. Perfect. I like the second page. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. 3 sides to create a pocket. Now, if you want a side loading pocket, what you can do is glue it on the top and the bottom and the back side. So that way it would slide in this way. Now, I've just added it and I got glue everywhere. And now when it dries, we'll have a pocket up here and we're going to have a pocket right there. So, and I really like that. I think that looks cute. So, I have no idea. You're practically a vet. Good. Vets can take care of bee stings, right? Here's a little piece of that corky stuff I keep finding and I like using on there. So we're good. Okay. So back to this, and we're going to leave this alone. But this here, we're going to turn into something. It'll make a perfect place for like a journaling card. We can add a piece of paper to create a pocket. And I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to create a pocket there. So let's just see. This card is, I'm looking for my ruler again, you guys. This card is 5.5. So I need 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. We can use this because we put the other piece in the back there. So 5 1/4. And then by 4. Okay, so the other half of that pocket that's in the back, you would do, or pocket, card, you would do the exact same thing. So what I'm going to be doing here, because we're going to make it a pocket, is we're going to thumb punch that out. So we're just taking a half circle, and we're just, wherever you want your little notch to be. I like mine at either tops or bottoms or whatever. And we're just going to, 3 sides, boop, 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 that's it. 1, 2, 3. And because it's a card, and this is cardstock, it's strong enough for a pocket. So just like so. Are you liking it so far? Tell me if you're liking it. I do want to use that. This is fun. Don't stop believing. That's a funny one, you guys. That's a don't stop believing. There's a piece of this is just a sorry, crack myself up. It's a piece of fabric from the cover that was extra. Let's just trim that off. Do a little line right there. Put this down. And then we're going to do this Don't Stop Believing over the top. And that's fun. Now remember, I like leaving these pages for either journaling on or photos. So whoever gets the book, it's kind of their thing. But we did this really cool thing here. So I want to add something to the really cool thing right there, because I think it will be fun and it will make it a little pretty. So look, I have this half a bee. Do you guys see that? See that little half a bee? That half a bee is going to get glued right there because it's a half a bee. And I don't know what to do with it, but it was on the cover and I thought it was cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use that. And then we're going to take a piece of this. Now this is, sorry. This is cardstock. This is not. So I'm gonna glue this to the cardstock, and leave the scallop look. Okay, so we're gonna just do that. We're gonna just glue it up. Who is enjoying this class so far? You guys, we did a lot. We're gonna be coming back on later tonight too, so we can get. I really like to get it finished today if we can. So I just glued those two together. And then I'm just adding a little glue along the top, not a lot. And we're just going to put it there because then that becomes a tuck spot. So even if whoever gets it wants to add a picture, they can do it. They can add a picture underneath there as well. So just make sure you don't have glue where you're not supposed to have it. And we're going to have to glue our little bee down there. So this little half a bee just proves to you guys that even if you have, like, on the cover, because that's where it came from. It came from the cover of the, we haven't even done the cover of this book yet. It came from the cover of the ephemera book. And it was just a half a bee, and I cut it off, and I thought, we might use it somewhere. And I stuck it in here. So don't be afraid to try to do half a bees. And even if you don't have a half a bee, but you have one like this, you can always cut it. We could always cut that off to add another one if we wanted to. But I like just the way that looks, right? Like so. And then I'm just leaving that along the edge there. But we do have some of this. This is just that cork. And I think we're just going to add it right along the edge. Kind of right there. Just because it'll be fun. You're learning a lot from me. You weren't really going to do it, but now you're wondering. I get it. I get you're thinking, should I? Shouldn't I? Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I apologize to you guys, getting you all, like, hooked up for doing this kind of thing. So I just added it right on there. Just a little extra. Something a little extra. You are welcome. And listen, I want you guys to do the things that you can do here. Okay? So I'm teaching you some skills. It's up to you guys now. Okay? After you learn all the skills, it's up to you to put it to work. Put it all to work, you guys. So here's that little queen bee. And I just have a circle punch. And we're just going to punch that out. So I can either add that to my ephemera box or ephemera book, or I can glue it onto down here at the bottom. And I'm going to do something very similar. I'm just going to tack it on one side. So that way, if someone puts a photo here or a tag, it'll fit in there. Now, this I leave alone. I don't do anything to these. You can clip stuff onto them. You can fold them and make them pockets. But I like leaving them because they look really pretty with photos on them. They just do. So I just leave those alone. Just don't even, just let it be. Let it be. Okay. Oh, let's see. How far are we? I was hoping to get to the middle. And we're almost to the middle because let's just evaluate. We're going to add something here. This I'm leaving. This, we're going to add a little cluster to that. We're going to add some lace to the edge here. This we're leaving. Okay, we're almost to the center. Because I figured if we get to the center, that's good. That's a good landing place to end. So, this here, that's yellow on that side. I don't want to add yellow to the other side, but we have this. We have this. And remember I said we have this booklet that we can just clip in somewhere. So I think this might be a good place for this. because we can add a paper clip at the top up here that I clip it on there. One of my big ones. Oh, Lord. One of my big ones. Let me grab something from the floor. Everything is all on the floor, you guys. Here we go. There's some pretty yellow. Just some pretty yellow. All right. Fold up, cut up will give you a nice little V, which makes lace and stuff fun. Fold up, cut up. And we're just going to take this and we're just going to tie a knot, you guys. That's it. Put it on here and we're just going to tie this as a knot, just like so. It's nice and big and bulky, and I like big and bulky. Let's see. And we have one of these little, I'm telling you guys, I have lots of these little pins that I wanted to use. So let's just clip this one on here. I don't think we're going to get this done today, you guys. We might have to go into tomorrow some. So there's just a little doodad dangler. And then this can clip right on here. So see, now we have something that'll stick up out of the top. It's going to hold that little writing tablet in there. And that's going to be good to go. But before I did that, I wanted to add this blue paper onto there. So we're going to do 5.5 by 8 and 8.5. Eight and a half by 5.5. So if we glue this on here, we then have a spot. I'm still going back and forth with should we add a belly band? For it to add, well, I made this book a little on the big side. So for it to slip into a belly band, it's just not going to work out on these pages. So, and I don't think it'll fit. Well, let's look at the belly band on the back. Because even if you do nothing to the back side of the white pages, but add a little bit of colored paper like this, it transforms it into something else. I don't think it will fit in this belly band back here, but I could be wrong. It could fit in here. It might fit in here nicely. Yeah, see, it just, if I trim it, I could trim it. You guys tell me, I could trim that and then it will fit in here. Oh, okay. I'm going to wait for a comment. You guys tell me, should I trim it or should I clip it? Trim it or clip it? Clipping it, it's going to look like this. And it's still going to stick out the bottom. Trim it. Okay. So let's just see. We're going to put it right to there. Say goodbye. I see a lot of you saying clip it. So say goodbye. All right, we're going to round those corners if I can find my corner rounder. And then it should fit in there. It's perfect. It's perfect, you guys. Okay, so we can just leave this alone. Just let it sit there. Let it do whatever it wants to do because you can now add pretty pictures to it. We're good. Okay, I want to add some lace along the edge of this. Just because I like the way it looks when it sticks out. So we're going to just add a little lace to it. Just like so. Okay, now, one other thing I want to do. Get ready for the sound. I like to rip it, rip it. this has not something nice in it. What's the other side say? If we add this, and then we add the lace over the top, just like that. Let's do it. It had something not nice on the other side. That's why I'm always telling you guys, scan what you're putting down. This comes from a Reader's Digest book. One of the ladies in the Reader's Digest class, her spine had a dirty word on it. And I'll tell you what, that's no bueno, no good. Okay, so now I got this yellow, and we're just going to attach it right there. Just like so. And we need some kind of bee on here, though. I think. Ooh, I like that. Let's round the corners. Michelle is the Vintage Daisy. If somebody has her link and wants to put her in here, I haven't seen her on here today, or tonight. I saw her on here earlier. Why does that keep like grabbing me? Because I think it wants to get used. She's been on and off here most of the day. But I know she's getting ready for a weekend with her grandbabies. So but it's the Vintage Daisy is her page. So see, we just added something a little extra. Now you can put a picture here. You can clip a tag or a journaling card onto here. I'm going to leave this side blank so that a picture can go here. We have this, and then we're to this part. This is all good. I'm leaving this all alone. And then we come to this, another one of those white spots that we just want to do something with. So we're going to add this. We're going to go with this. And then we're going to add some of this, and we're going to create a pocket. And then we have this page here, and then we're at our center. We'll see where we're at time-wise when we get there. So, because I still have so much I want to teach you guys and show you guys. My goodness. Okay, so our paper here is, we're going to do 5 3/4. 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. We're going to use that. 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. And that's going to go on there. Okay, that's going to frame that out right there. We're going to use this, and we're going to put it right at the top here. We're going to sandwich it in there so it doesn't go to waste. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. Wait, what about cutting? When you cut your ephemera, do you always back it on cardstock? No, because I'm going to grab a piece of ephemera right now. I'm going over here to my ephemera. This is not backed on anything, but I'm going to glue it right onto here. Why do I need to back it if I'm gluing it flat? If I turn this into a journaling card, I'm going to glue something onto the back of it, some journaling paper or something, some coordinating cardstock, something fun. So no, I don't back it with cardstock. Some people do. Some people do. I am not that person. Okay, so this is going to go on here. We're going to add this at the top. Let's just put this right along there like so. And then whoever gets this, they could write a title for something up there. You also have it viewing from the opposite side. So we're gonna sandwich it with this in between. This should have been a 2-day class, I'm just saying. All right, so we're sandwiching this in there. Just like that. In the description of this video is a link for Ko-fi. That's a place where you can go and you can buy like a coffee type drink. It's not really a coffee, but you can buy me a coffee, and that coffee, I want to add this on somewhere. Maybe there. It will 5 3/4. It's like a tip. So it's kind of like giving stars, but it's a tip. So 5 3/4 is going to give me a pocket for this at the bottom. And then we're going to add this to the side over here just to give it a little something. So because this is a top load pocket, we're just going to go 2 sides, you guys. Some crafters do. They back everything with cardstock before they cut it out, so they don't have to cut it out twice. So yeah, maybe I'm not doing all the things because I'm just not. But I don't know. I'm losing time, I guess, but not paper. And I guess I'd rather lose time than paper, if that makes sense. So the pieces that I am taking and saying these are journaling cards, I'll back those. But for now, that's just what we're just gonna do this. And this says Bee Supplies. You like my way? I sort of like my way too. So there are no kits left. My understanding is there are no kits left. And I'm really sorry. I am going to go tomorrow to Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to try to get some more bee paper or bee fabric so I can make more bee cards. Or kits. I'm sorry. More bee kits. And if I can do that, great. And if I can't, then I'm sorry. But if you want to be put on a waiting list for the kits, then just let me know. All right, we're going to trim this. And maybe I'm not going to trim it. Maybe I'm just going to let it where it is and let it off the edge a little bit. So we're just going to glue this up right here. I'm leaving a little room on the edge because we're going to let the edge hang over like we did on that other one. Just like so. So that way it just shows on both sides. See? And I like that with the sunflower. Who likes it with the sunflower? Whoop whoop! Jimmy Doo, doo doo. Yes, she does. She likes it with the sunflower, y'all. And let's see. Some of these bees are very creepy looking. But you can add a bee if you want to. I don't think I'm even gonna. But I do like the idea of like clipping them on there. So I have some little clips, little paper clips. Let me get my finger on one. Come on. Hello. These little like clothespin clips. And they're fun. So you can just add some of those. Whoops. These come from the Dollar Tree. And you can just clip your bee on there and just let it go. All right, so we have this part and this part. These are the back sides of this. So I think what I want to do here is I just want to cover it with some bee paper and then leave it alone. Because we're going to do some journaling cards out of the cardstock. And I want to have a place to clip them. So I think that. Can you tell me how to buy Jimmy Doo a cup of coffee? Sure, Deb Turner. Right here is the link. Oops, hold on. If you just follow this link, actually down at the bottom you'll see like a chain link. If you click on that, it's one link. It'll be in there. And you can click on it and you can head on over. Is Teeny here? Teeny's in the house. Teeny's in the house. Oh, I know what I have in this that I wanted to use. There's a couple of pockets and stuff in here that I wanted to use. because they were super cool. And where is that one? Look at this. Isn't this fun? That's fun. Here it is. So we have this, and it says bees, and I like that. On the floor. It says bees, and it's a corner pocket, and I like that idea. So I think we're going to use that here, but let me get a piece of bee paper to go in there first. All right, don't hate me now. When you see what I'm pulling out, don't anybody be like mad or anything, but look at this. Isn't this fun? I think that'll be a fun pocket, you guys. So I just need to cut this down right there. You guys, it's all flattening out. It's doing all the fun things that these kind of books are supposed to do. It's getting all nice and chubby and fun. And look at that. And every time I open a page, it's getting flat. It's flattening out. So we're going to add this here. And then we're going to use this pocket here for this. Okay. And then, again, I'm leaving this blank. We can add cards. You can write on it or whatever. So this just came from a kit. And I'm just going to fold it, you guys. Because you just fold the little tabs under. And then you just create your little pockets. Easy peasy. Now, I have a die cut that cuts like this way. But, you guys, these are fun too. So there we go. We have our little bees. Is going to go, look at that. Look at how fun that's going to be. And then we can add tags and stuff to it. So, Sherry Patterson is in the house. Hello, Miss Sherry. Hello to everyone. I'm so glad you all joined me today. I am going to be back on like 8 o'clock tonight because this is in no way are we even. We only did half of the book of doing this decorative stuff, you guys. We didn't get to do the I didn't get to do the journaling cards with you yet that I want to, and so I'm sorry. I feel like I'm taking forever, but I'm really not taking that long. So don't forget to use like some of your scraps like this to just add that little extra to those pages. So if I tear this off, we can do that. I know I said I wasn't going to do anything to it, but it still will look very pretty. 56, I know. So that's just going to go in there like that. And this is fun. American Bee Journal. I'm just going to add a little glue on the one side. Again, for the whole reason of it says American Bee Journal. Yeah, I know. The napkins are going to be a big deal. And I think I want to get them listed. And then show you guys what to, well, we're going to do them. Okay, so this says bees. And we're just attaching it right there, you guys. What's a good size for a corner pocket? Well, I can tell you what size this is. But look at, how fun is that? This one, if you look at it, it's 4 inches by 4 1/4. So it's 4 inches by 4 1/4 high. So that's a fun little journaling spot right there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the bending the little edges down is like, it's perfect. The same way with the envelopes were the same way. You just kind of did your own thing. Now I like this. I'm leaving that alone. And we're just keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit until we get to where we're like, enough. We can't take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. Stop. Do, do, do. And I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this for here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's cut that off. Right there. Now listen, just because I'm using the cutting board doesn't mean that I'm measuring. So we have this right here. Oh, now listen, I did send some of these in your kits. So you'll get one of these. Let me just show you how you can use that in your book. Okay, so we're going to add this right onto here, and I like that. I like it. I missed what she said. Oh, it stayed bumpy. Yeah, well, it is what it is. It is a junk journal, but still. I mean, you can spread it a little thinner if you want to. Use a paintbrush, spread your glue, use your Mod Podge, whatever you like to keep it from doing that. But it does, in a way, it looks cool. Okay, so there we go there. And we're just going to take some of this. And I want to add this right along the edge there because it's the same kind of color. And I like it. Okay, I thought that was coming back over there, but it didn't. So we're just going to add this out at the edge. Again, I'm not going in too far. We're just going to go right over the edge. Hold on. My glue has a thing in it. So just add that. And here comes the lace. Okay, and then I have, where is it? I think I lost it. No, it's just way back there. It's way back there. I got it. Not that. Some of this is fun. This is sticky, you guys, but a lot of times the sticky doesn't stay on it when I go to take it off, so one can hope for the best. It's from the dollar store, so I'm frozen? I hope not. Yeah, it's not. The sticky is just not going to stay. So we have this, and we have that fabric glue that's kind of sticking out through there. So we just add that. There we go. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. We got lace. We got gemstones. And that glue will all set up there and it'll all be good. It'll be yummy. Okay, so on this side over here, we're just going to add something. I always want to go to the bottom. Why do I always want to go to the bottom? I don't know. I'm looking for just a little tiny something. Just a little bee to go up there at the top. Let me get something. Hold on. Snippy, snippy. Snippy, snippy. Little snippy, snippy. And we're going to add that, and we're going to put the little bee over the top. Just like there. I keep getting lost in myself, you guys. I'm going to get as bad as Teeny over here. Not paying attention. My goodness. And that just gives it a little something extra on that side, because this side has that pretty lace on it. And so I'm very satisfied with that. So here's the back side of this paper again. And then we have this gold. And the gold I have a plan for. So let's talk about why is that here? What I want to do on this. So remember we did the brush and the ink. And I'm not even sure I can find the ink because I have so many scraps laying over here. We're going to use this. We're going to make a pocket with that. I can't find my ink pad. So we'll have to use Vintage Photo. Ooh. Which is okay because we have it's like Arby's. We have the meats. All I got to do is find there we go. These little stencils are a lot of fun. So I did the big one on here. And this one we're just going to do a little bee on this one. And we're going to go right in the center. Sorry guys, had a phone call. We're going right in the center of the guest check. And we're just going to add this bee. And I'm just using the Vintage Photo to darken him in. Sorry for the jiggles, you guys. Oops, I scooted him. And I kind of like that. But I'm not sure where I also don't know where I put my my stamp. My stamp, but that's okay because I have this one. We can use this one. Because some of those bees did have stamps and stuff on them. So we can use this. Ooh, hello. I thought that was... So this is like postmark stuff. And I don't even have a block out here, you guys. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to go for it. Whatever it gives us, it gives us. Whatever it gives us, it gives us. I'm going right up. Going right on up. And we got one more area right there. So then this gives it a place to journal on, a place for you to journal and do all the fun things. So you can stick these in any pocket, okay? So, or clip it on, you could clip it on here with a paper clip. And I think that looks like fun. Okay, so we have the back side of this paper, and we want to add something on there. So I have this that I want to make this into a side pocket, okay? In order to make it into a side pocket, because it's just paper, we need to back it, just like we did before. So just grab whatever you want to back it with. And we're going to back it with this. Like it's going to be even with it. So just use whatever scraps you have laying around. I don't know if I have enough scraps somewhere that I can just do it with some scraps. Let me see. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we can use this. So we're going to add this on here, and this is going to become a pocket. It's going to become a pocket. So just glue it on. And the reason I'm gluing it on and not just adding it as a pocket is it's got that, that sewing on it. That sewing will catch. So we're just going to add it on here like so. Let's set it to the side. We'll let that kind of dry up for a second. Okay, and we'll cut this down for here. Okay, so that is 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. We are motoring right along, you guys. Okay, Marty, we'll see you. We'll see you later, alligator. Okay, so we're just going to add this on there, like so. And then we're going to trim this out. just going to cut it. Just use the scissors and just trim it. Like so. And like so. I like how it says Buzz. So if you ordered a kit, you'll get this paper stamped like this. And kits will go out on Monday. You'll get it stamped like this, but you won't get it sewed. All right, so and then this is going to go for a sideways pocket. Let's add a little notch out down there. And that's going to look really cool. Like so. Can you guys see? All right, so we're adding this. When have you guys ever known me to do a book that I mixed up the papers the way I've done with this? I have used like 4 different paper pads to create this one book. So, those of you who think I can't do it, surprise to you, I can. Okay, so there we go there. And then we're going to add this 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And then this will have a pocket that we can add stuff in. It does. It all blends well together. So that's why you have to be watching when you're collecting for a book. Because a lot of times you can find things that have like 2, 3 different types of paper. Michelle. Is Michelle here? I have not seen her. I know she was getting her grandbabies. So she might not be here. I'm proud of me. I'm doing very well at this. I have to tell you. And I'll tell you what. Another thing is Jimmy Lou has one mother load of ephemera stuff. So, you know, you can stick things like this in there. And let's just see. You can add something on, you know, either side. Let's just clip this there. Because we have that clip there, we have that clip there, and then this becomes a pocket. And we're going to let it go. Leave it alone, Jimmy Lou. And you'll come back to it. So we have this is, I'm leaving. And I want to add this. This I saved from the cover. And I just thought it would make a cool pocket. Tuck spot pocket. Okay. So in order to do it, we have to cut it straight there. Okay, and then we have a little pointy tip that needs to go bye-byes. So we're just going to do 3 sides on this, you guys. 3 sides, and we're going to have a pocket. Okay. So just like so. And again, we're going to come back and we're going to make some tags using our napkins. We're going to make a couple of tags to go in here. And also not just tags, but some other fun things too to go in these. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, bingo was his name. Oh, okay. So on this side of this book, I have this paper, and that's what's holding this page to this page. So I'm going to add something to this that's going to kind of keep it in place and not have it going all wonkadoodle on me. And I think what I want to do, don't get mad at me. Every time I say that, you know I'm reaching for lace on the floor. I really like this fat lace. Okay, I really like this, but I'm not sure that it's going to hold what I think it should hold. So that's a no-go. This will do the job. This will do the trick. Or we can just add another piece of paper over the top of there. That will hold it into place. I just am reinforcing, really, so as to not have a mistake. So see, we can do this just like so. And I'm not making it a pocket because if I make it a pocket, it's going to catch on that paper going in. But what I am going to do is I like to rip it, rip it. We like to rip it, rip it. Come on and rip it, rip it. Let's take that white off of there. And we're going to glue it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Don't feel pressure to leave a coffee if you don't want to. The day has been free. It's been a free day. We're not done yet. We still have stuff to do here. And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get her done, you guys. We're gonna get her done. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I kind of like this bee with the suitcase. Is that a bad thing? That I like the bee with the suitcase. And we can still add some of this lace to here. See? We can still add some lace to there. And it's just adding that little extra pop of color. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He is one cool dude. He's a busy bee. He's a busy bee, you guys. Yeah, I like that bee too. So now just think, if you do a picture and you cut it into an oval or a circle, how cool a picture will look there. So, and then this part here, and this part here. This one I'm leaving alone. It's not going to stick. It's got a little glue there, but it's be all right. We have this, and I think I want to have some of this black lace. And I don't know if that will look good on there or not. I think it needs something white or something. I think just leaving some hang off the end is cool. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is it cool or is it not so cool? I think it's cool to leave it hang off the end. You could also take your puncher, your paper puncher outer, and create a let's find a good one. Create one of these. Just like so. Where was I at? So we can do this with this stuff off to the side here. And now I did see Teeny do this, okay? So I did see Teeny do this. She makes a little dangle spot. So let's do that. We're going to put that right there. Oops. Get a clip. Because it's wanting to slide all over because it's slick paper. All right, let's add this on here. We're going to add this with this and this right on there. And that's a little cluster. We have this, and we're going to do a, oh my goodness, I don't even know where my eyelets are at, you guys. Everything is such a disaster in here right now. If you could see it, you'd be like, oh, good Lord, Jimmy Lou, what were you thinking? Let's see. Oh, I don't want those. Grab these. There we go. And we have kind of this like mustard color. Oh, the mustard color is not going to look good in there. Hang on, let's get a black one. Get a black one, you guys. All right, and go back over here to this. Yes, I am.
Josh is here. You want to say hi to Josh?
Hi, Josh. Want to come be on my live? Good luck getting in here. You do that where you take and you put a dangle on your little clips right there. All right, so this is going on here like this. And then this is going to go on here like that. So what we're going to do is, it's going on 6 o'clock. We're going to take a break so Jimmy Lou can get a shower. And we'll meet back here at 8. How does that sound? Does 8 sound good? We'll meet back here at 8 o'clock. And we'll finish up. We don't have a lot to finish. So we have this page here to do something with. And this little card thing I want to do something with. The back side of this one, the back side of this one. And I'm leaving this for journaling. And this is done. So we don't have a lot to do inside. And then what we can do is we can finish that up. Between now and 8, I can clean up and I can get it set that we can do the decoupaging. We'll do the decoupaging first so that stuff can dry and can get added to our books. So what you just want to do is just set an eyelet in here like this. So I just punch it. Just punch it, Margaret. We're going to put a little eyelet on there. Remember how we did it in the book the other day? Except for the other day, I didn't go through the whole thing. I only went through part of it. And then you can take one of those bulb pins, which I don't have readily right here in my hands. And you can clip one of those little bees on there. A little bead. Anything. You can clip anything on there. So we'll clip something on there. And I like that. I like it. I like it. I want some more of it. What are you thinking, guys? Tell me what you're thinking. Are you liking it? Is it something you're going, not so much? I don't know. I think I love it. I'm loving it, you guys. I am liking it a lot. I think we're just going to go ahead and glue that on there. I just have this little, give me 1 second. I'll come out and see you.
Oh, okay. At least he has dinner ready, so I'm going to go with something.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so we're just going to glue this on there. It's just a knot of a piece of fabric that I had left laying around. And I'm just going to clip this on there. That is a piece of cardstock, so I don't have to do anything with it. But it just adds something a little extra to the book, okay? All right, you guys, when we come back, we're going to decoupage with napkins. That's at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to decoupage with napkins. Here's... I don't know what happened to the other pack. I'll find it and show it to you. But there's these ones. There's these ones. We have this one. And we have this one. And what I want to do is I want to also list if you guys would like... well, thank you, Lori. If you guys want to buy napkin bundles, it'd be 5 in a pack for $6. So if you want napkin bundles, I'll have them in the Shopify by tonight. At the very latest tomorrow. So let me just fold these up because I know when I go walking past here, I'm going to send them all into oblivion. There we go. Whew. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all at 8 o'clock tonight. We have the cover to finish. We have the decoupaging to do, and we have these last couple pages to finish up in here, and then our book will be done. Now, somebody asked me, how are you going to keep it closed? I think I'm going to use some of this lace, and I think we're just going to tie it. We're just going to make a tie closure, and it's going to be beautiful. So, I will see you guys then. Linda, I'm not sure, probably like $3. Why don't I just make it 5 napkins for $10, 5 napkins for $10, and free shipping. So it'd just be free shipping, 5 napkins for $10, and if you ordered a kit, you get the 5 napkins already. Okay? All right, guys, I'll see you all real soon. Remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through. And I'll see you all real soon.